Terry Rials. I'm from Mesa, Arizona. Well, originally from Houston, Texas, but I reside here in Arizona now. This is my 1959 Chevy Impala. So history behind this car is my dad's one of 9 boys. They were all mechanics. I grew up with my cousins and I watching these kind of cars coming in and out of the driveways of our homes. And my dad's older brother, the oldest uncle, had a 1959 Chevy Impala in the 60s that my dad always talked about. That was, super cool. My dad would tell me stories about, on Friday he'd get his paycheck and give it to his brother and they'd buy car parts and make the car go faster. So, I've seen all the pictures and heard all the stories. And unfortunately, my uncle passed away at a young age of 41 back in '86, and he was the main guy that held the family together. He owned his own mechanic shop, and he employed all of my uncles and taught them how to work on these cars. So when I went to build a car, I was thinking, what do I want to do? And I first started off with a '66 Chevy short bed fleet side custom pickup, and noticed there was a lot of those cars out already, in the car show world. And I didn't see a lot of '59 Impalas that were done the way I wanted to do it. And I'm like, man, let me do one to kind of go back with the family, the family heritage of the cool one my uncle did. And it was red like this. So I started building this guy back in 2012 and just haven't stopped yet. My dad absolutely loved this car. Whenever he would come down to visit from Louisiana, I'd take him for rides in it. And he was like a kid in a parade, hanging out the window. It just brought back so many memories for him, and I love that, And
that's awesome.
And my kids grew up coming to car shows with me in this car, and now I have grandkids that came out yesterday. It was their first car show yesterday,
my gosh, wow.
And now I'm starting this with them with this car. So
and they're never done, so you can just keep.
There's always something you want to do, So like I say, this thing was an all original car when I bought it. It had 63,000 miles on it. This is all the original stainless on it, so I didn't have to find any parts.
That's awesome.
And that was kind of the big thing for me, is I wanted a car. I didn't want to go treasure hunting and try to find all the pieces for it. But I did do some modifications to it, obviously.
All right, well, tell me about this.
So this is a 348 big block. This was a motor that was an option with the car you could have bought in '59. This was like the high-end performance package with the 3-barrel carburetors, which actually are fuel injection now, but this was like the top of the line horsepower package of a whole whopping 300 horsepower back then, which was a lot. But I wanted to keep the nostalgia of the era of the car, and kind of showcase, what was the big thing to do then. Obviously, I modified it, sanding the engine smooth, painting, like I said, the fuel injection. The headers, everything. It sounds really, really nice. Drives real well.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. All air ride suspension. Car goes down about 10 inches. Disc brakes all the way around. Like I say, I've done this car front to back, top to bottom.
What are the wheels?
These are Budnick wheels.
Okay.
18 by 8s in the front, 20 by 10s in the back. Custom. We did a PPG red.
That's pretty bright.
Yeah, it turns into like an orange color when the sun hits. It's pretty cool. The interior's all been redone to stock. This is from Ciadella's interior here in Tempe, Arizona. So I wanted the car to flow from front to back, inside and out the same. So that's why I sanded the engine smooth in the chrome. And then the interior, with being a replica of the original, I brought that into the trunk with the same pattern. So it all just, everywhere you look at the car, it flows together.
You got a pick?
Yeah, I got a pick yesterday, a solo.
Solo pick.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But it's been fun, it's part of the family now. I don't think I could ever part with this car, just of the memories, like I say, with my dad and my kids growing up. That's never finished.
Mostly finished.
Last renovation I did was 2 years ago. That's the Impala emblem that I had 3D embroidered into the top. That's something a lot of people don't catch because they don't look like that, But it's the things us car guys do that only car guys will pick out, or people.
Easter eggs that
Yeah.
I love this.
This is I have all LED lighting through the car, so at night or in an indoor car show, there's lights that light up the trunk, the wheels, the interior, the engine. Everything's kind of.
That's what you call a trunk you can put a few bodies in.
This is the Costco car.
Gosh.
This is the one you take to pickups and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I say it's like driving a Christmas ornament. You know, it just all the shiny and chrome that pops on it really
Yeah.
is fun.
Love those taillights.
Yeah, these are the cat eyes. This is the 1 year that the Chevy did away from the bullet style tail lights.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah. So you look at anything up until the mid 60s, they're all bullets.
Round.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like I said, one off. It's kind of I would say a sought after car because of the, you know, it's the second year they made the Impala, and with the cat-eyed headlights, it just really looks awesome. Of course, I'm fond to it, but, but yeah, it's fun to drive. It's just, you know, it's a great car. I love it. I love the style.
Can we open this one
Yeah.
too? I don't want to lean over the door. Was that stock?
Mm-hmm. This is all the
Okay.
way it came in '59, all the way from the headliner that looks like the stars. You know, there's back then it was very, you know, they were doing the whole like space.
Yeah, everything had to look like a rocket.
Yeah, like a rocket ship. So it's like a
Yeah, we got the Chevelle out.
star headliner down to the tuxedo carpet.
All right, well, I'll give you a call in a little bit. Love you too.
Is that your builders right there?
Mm-hmm. That's Charles.
Huh?
That's Charles. I'll introduce you to him in a little bit. So yeah, it's like I say, it's
Aftermarket?
they are aftermarket classic instruments,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's the stock housing for everything. Oh yeah, that's
But it rides nice.
yeah, I did sway bars in the front and the back to help me, you know, be a little stiffer on the road. I am riding around with all the Honda Civics and Toyota Corollas out there at the end of the day, so I got to be able to stop and maneuver.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
I had to
Can we
do a little.
start it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Gotta hear it run.
Oh, that's the best part.
That's right. Gotta get the fun in. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. It sounds a lot faster than it is.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Appreciate it.